Well, welcome aboard the Solar Bear, 45-foot 1988 Bayliner pilot house. All the trim around the boat, all the wood trim, and in fact this last piece is the doorway is in process right now. It's going to be sanded right down to the bare wood, 7 coats of Sikkens put on it. It's already been done to the tow rail and to the transom piece here. So let's go in and take a look. So as we go into the Bayliner, the best thing about the boat is the salon by far. We've reupholstered all of this interior. A couple things that I'll point out to you. That microwave is fairly new. It's only about 3 years old, convection microwave. And the fridge is about 3 years old as well. That's a NovaCool fridge. Nothing better than having a freezer on the bottom. It's quiet, will not wake you up at night. Much better than Dometic fridges that are usually put on board these boats. All electronic controls put on the air conditioning. That's all fairly new. That was not, of course, that was not part of the boat. It's part of a 3-dial cruise air system, which that little vent cover is covering up right there. Actually provides a little needed ventilation to the back of the fridge. So as we look around the boat, a beautiful sunny fall day here. You see the bar sink, which we use quite a bit. The ice maker, which is in perfect condition. And there's a Seagull 4 water maker, or water purifier filter that is underneath this. And it feeds the cold water tap on that sink and the cold water for the ice cube maker. So your ice cubes are drinkable, and so is your water right there. Going with the boat is a little wine cooler in the right between the seats, but you can see that everything's very movable, and it's beautiful. This salon gets everybody's attention all the time. Yes, that blender in the counter really does work. Let's go up to the pilot house and take a look up there. Tell you that there is a new AM/FM, the Clarion disc player. I put that in just last year. That's all up to date, as well as the speakers are all replaced. There's a 2,000 watt inverter that was put in 3 years ago, and that's running everything right now. I've got the generator off, but otherwise the generator is a 12.5 kW Onan. All the services up to speed. All the little zip ties that you see on these breakers are all the ones that are on the inverter. So everything that's marked by that will run on the inverter. So as we take a look at the pilot house is one of the best functions of the features of this boat as well, and probably one of the most copied designs. This design was designed by the renowned naval architect, Ed Monk. If you look at a lot of very expensive boats, he's the pedigree behind it. He designed it. Again, we've reupholstered this. We've reupholstered the captain's chair. Put in new GPS, both down here and it's up on the flybridge as well. The engine hours are 2390 on the starboard and 2370 on the port. You can see it's in the fall, so the water temperature here is 54.5 degrees, but it's a gorgeous day. Hailer and VHF, all by Raymarine. The only thing that really does not work, I will be honest with you, is the radar. But because we're on the river, we don't use the radar. The array spins, but the display doesn't function. We're not quite sure what's up with that. Let's go up to the pilot house. Or to the bridge, I'm sorry. So as we go up to the bridge, this is where we hang out most of the time. So my wife will always say the best thing about our big boat is our little boat right there, and the David easily handles that. Most of the Bayliners that you see, these seats are all rotten. Not these. They were all not rebuilt. They were all built from scratch. I had a great upholsterer, the same guy who did my canvas work, did all of this, and these seats are only 2 years old, and they're all remade. They're not remanufactured at all. He used the old ones for templates, and is doing this with them. So you can see that I've got a new VHF up here. There's a Glendenning synchronizer that works great. The Jensen radio over here that works well. And come over here to the Lowrance GPS and sonar sounder. You can overlay a overlay a radar on it. Another thing that's particular about the Bayliner is that this radar arch is usually in pretty bad shape. I took it off probably 7 years ago and had White Bear Boat Works, which is a premier fiberglass shop in town, redo it all, and we made new Dodger panels for the inside. So that's all fresh, it's all new, it's in good shape. It really is. All the canvas is in good shape. It's taken off every year and cleaned and waterproofed, and last year was just restitched. Going on with our tour, let's go downstairs and take a look at the accommodations, because that's another part of this boat that is terrific. The accommodations that come with this boat are very, very comfortable, and in 45 feet you can get 3 cabins in here. Hi everybody. This is the guest head, or the day head if you like. I put an LED light strip up over underneath the soffit there. You can let those run all night long. They won't drain your battery at all. And I have replaced the old grinder toilet with the Raritan Elegance head. I did it in both of them. Those are only 3 years old as well. They're very, very quiet compared to the old grinders. I had a vacuum flush on my Sea Ray, which I did not like, and so that's why I didn't put it in here. Here's our guest cabin, directly opposite the day head, and you can see that it is very cozy. And in fact, when we're on the hook, a lot of times, this is where we want to sleep. Very, very quiet. If it rains, there's nothing above you except for a cabin, so it's very quiet and very comfortable. It's a great place to sleep. All right, going down the hallway, right in here we have the central vac, and that's very helpful. Here we come up to the master stateroom, which is actually quite large. So if you look around, you'll see that there's a shelf there for the old kind of TV. Everything's flat screen now. There's really a good size storage there and hanging closet. That's mine. And then my wife's is over on this side, as you can tell by the makeup mirror there. And there's plenty of room for storage. As we go into the main head, the shower facility back in here, shower and tub, that is a full tub. And you carry 200 gallons of water on here, and you can fill the tub up without a problem. It's actually kind of comfortable. We've done it several times. The hot water is heated when you're underway by a heat exchanger, so you've got plenty of hot water. In fact, you almost have to be careful with it when you get in. Again, the Raritan Elegance head has been replaced. Again, the LED lights have been put in the soffit up here, and we've replaced a fixture here or two. That's not unusual for a boat of this vintage, but it's really in good shape. I've recaulked everything in the shower. We really do use it during the summer. We're down here almost every weekend. Here's the best part about this boat. This is the little office. So, and the office is really usable. I will tell you that it is pretty messy in here because we store a lot of stuff, but it folds right out into a very usable desk, which we do use. And these seats fold up into a bunk, so that seat back comes up, hooks to these hooks right up here, and you can make some bunks out of them. Perfect for our grandkids. So we can close it off. This door is, the bifold door will come out to about here, and then the sliding door comes across, and then the other door from here will close it all off. So if you do have guests in here, they have their own privacy, they're very comfortable, and they're private from you as well. We usually leave that open because we don't have guests on board all that often. When we do, it's usually grandkids. But there's a view of the Solar Bear, the 45, 88, 1988 Bayliner Pilot House. Pilot houses are great boats. You're wondering why I'm selling it? It's because I'm looking for a newer one. And we're confirmed Pilot House boaters. We love it. So give me a call if you have any interest. Just I'll take a quick movie with the engines running. So I've got, this is powered by the 225 turbocharged Hino diesels. They are bulletproof. They are absolutely bulletproof. They start right up in the summertime or in the springtime, and they go to bed nicely. They are running right now. let's walk downstairs. And this is probably going to be the loudest part. And I don't have the engine room lights on, but let's just see what it looks like if I... The engines sound terrific. They run great. So I just wanted to do a little video with them running, and let's show you what it can do. So we'll throw them into gear, and we'll power up. So we're at 1600 RPMs, which provides us with a very, very nice cruising speed, just under 10 miles an hour. If we go up to 2,000 RPMs, we're at about 12 miles an hour. You can run on that all summer long on your fuel tank and probably not have to look at the gauges until the end of the year. As you can see from the buoys up there, I'm coming up to a no wake, so I'm going to slow it down. But thanks for your interest. I'd be remiss if I didn't show you my wife's favorite part of the boat, and it may become yours as well. The nice thing about these boats is they have a flat deck out here. So you can get, and we have had a dozen, 16 people out here without any problem. Everybody does the Titanic thing out here. And you can see that there's plenty of room. Those cushions were remade. There's a great little sitting area. Great place to come up here and have coffee in the morning or dinner in the evening. It is gorgeous, and I just want you to take advantage of this beautiful, that's Wisconsin over there, Minnesota over there, beautiful October day. Just wanted to show you the best place to party in the whole boat.